Good evening, guys. Good evening. 2 minutes. Actually, 1 minute, and we're gonna get going. So, une minute, on va commencer. So, stay with us. We're gonna get started in just a second. Let's go, boy. What's up, dogs? All right, so we're gonna get going in just a minute. Waiting for people to start joining up. All right. So let me put my camera on here. Here we go. What is up? What's up, dog? All right, how you guys doing? Hopefully you had the amazing day, amazing session. It was a little wild. It was a little wild today. A little. Just before we get started, let me just fix something very quickly. Fix something quick. Let me put here. Just want to make sure the sound is good, guys. So thumbs up if sound is good, image is clear. Just before we get started. Just quick thumbs up. Just let me know if everything coming loud and clear. Right. Let's see. Okay. Sound is good. All right. So let's get going. All right. Perfect. Okay. So first thing first, if it's your first time here, welcome. Donc, si c'est ta première fois ici, bienvenue. Cet épisode-là est principalement en anglais, mais je réponds aussi aux questions en français. So this episode is going to be mainly English, but I also answer question in French if you have any question in French. All right. Donc, sans plus tarder, donc, so without further ado, let's get started. So basically what we're going to do today, we're going to break down trades from this morning, and let me tell you, we had some action today. But first thing first, the concept of this show here is really simple, is we're going to crack a beer together. So we're going to have a drink together, and we're going to talk Forex, right? So, of course, I really encourage you to go grab a drink. Can be a coffee, tea. Depends if it's the morning at your place. But right now it's beer time here. So send me a picture or tag myself on Instagram. I will reshare your picture. So first thing first. All right. And this is gonna be amazing because I tasted that one. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was super lucky to grab 2 of those. It was a limit of 2 by customers, and yeah, so it's Boreal and Messeram, so it's gonna be pretty awesome. Oh yeah. Cheers, guys. All right, so first cheers is done, so let's get it. All right, so let's get going. So let's remove this camera here, put it small. Whoops. Here we go. So guys, if you didn't subscribe to the channel yet, do so you'll know next time we'll go live. Let me remove those. Remove this here. Here we go. All right, so where's my chart? Chart is right here. All right, so this is GA. Let's start with GJ. Let's start with GJ. GJ was rocky this morning. All right, so let's see here. Is your course in mentorship $600 US or CAD? It's actually $4.99 USD. $4.99 USD, and there's a promo code that you can find hiding somewhere on my IG or in Telegram that you can find. There's a $50 promo code that end on the 26th. So all right, so let's get back into the main subject here. So let's see here. Okay, so first of all, we had huge trend. Okay, so let's go back to here. We need to understand that the trend is strong bullish. Do we agree on this? This is like strong bullish. I mean, daily is bullish, like crazy bullish. Everything is bullish, right? So for me, I was not looking at sells at all. You know, just like for me, just I'm a big fan of trading the trend. And yeah, so basically for me, it was a no-go for sells. The only sells possible for me was under this orange line, kind of, you know. So if we kind of form resistance right here, I would be interested in sells, but it never happened, right? So, because we got clean traffic after that. So I wanted to break under that QP basically, okay, for sells. But anything before 250, for me, it was super risky. So I preferred to stay out of it. And that's it. But even if I got a loss, yes, I got a loss finally after, I can't remember how many days of wins. It was like, it was a good winning streak. So I guess I was due for a loss, right? So it's all part of the game. You cannot win every day, right? I wish. I wish. Hey, cheers. All right, so what happened? Okay, so let's see what happened here. Okay, so now that we understand that price was mainly bullish, trending bullish, so now we know that price created a new high here. Do we agree on this? Create a new high. Most of the time, price will come down, create support, and push back up. So what happened here is price came down, actually came down here first, okay? So came down here first. And I think I was a little too excited or a little too confident this morning. I don't know what happened, but I got really excited because on this candle at 5:30, we create support on the 30-minute time frame. But the problem is, I'm gonna leave this arrow here because I want you to see here. Let's say this is the bottom of the candle of the 30-minute bullish, right? I want you to see on H1 what it looked like. So look at this right here. Boom. As you see, price actually just formed resistance on 1 hour with an engulfing candle. So that means what? That means no buys, right? And I went into a buy. So I guess I was not looking too much at H1. I kind of ignored H1. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what happened with me this morning, but, you know, shit happened. So it is what it is. So basically, yeah, this was something that I journaled to make sure this don't happen again. So I need to be very careful on what's the H1 printing, right? So this was a no-go. So of course I enter on the opening of this candle. One entry only. I went low risk since it was not engulfing. And I don't know. I had also this QP right in my face. So I went really low risk. But when this wick kind of broke this wick, but actually didn't broke it, I kind of anticipate it broke, or it break, sorry. I was a little too fast on that trigger on the double trade and I actually entered the second entry when I thought it was breaking, but it wasn't. So that is another thing to be very careful, not to anticipate the move and really wait for that break. So and yeah, so actually when after that price came down, when we came to this body, the body of this candle, I closed 50% of my position. And the rest got stopped out kind of right around here because my stop was under that previous 30-minute. So that was trade number one. Wow, 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 wow. So yeah, that was a loss. So any question on that before we move forward? Let me see if we have any more question. Man, YouTube is quiet. What's up with that? Guys, you need more beer. Cheers. All right, so no more question? No question about that trade? I'm pretty surprised. Okay, so I guess that's what it is. And again, this yellow box was the golden zone, right? So That's another thing also. When I saw price rejecting in, that was another hint for me for price to go up, but actually it didn't. So yeah, so that was trade number one. All right, so now let's move on trade number two, because I said, you know what, I'm gonna give my trade a second chance. I was really confident into my bias, so I decided to give my trade a second chance. So what happened is, now that we understand that this was no good, when I saw this candle now closing with no bottom wick, I was like, all right, finally we're gonna get a rejection right in the golden zone, so that should be good. So this candle now went straight down, melt, hit that safety net. The orange line is my safety net on the fib level, right? So hit that safety net and bam, push back up. I was like, okay. So when this, and this is something I'm backtesting on H1 and it's been working very well. When I get a huge rejection here on H1, most of the time it start pushing back up. It's been like maybe 5-6 months I'm doing it. I started to take action on it a couple months ago, but I'm testing it now on 30 minutes. Didn't really backtest it on 30 minutes. I guess I should have. I decided to give it a try this morning. So basically this closed with a huge rejection to the downside, giving fuel to the trade to continue up, right? So what I did is I enter one position at first on the opening of the candle, and I waited to break the high for better confirmation. So I entered this. First trade went to 11 pips profit, close 90% of my position, move stop to, oh no, sorry, that's not true. Not true, that's the next trade. Sorry. This trade actually missed partial TP by 1 pip. 1 pip. So missed it by 1 pip. But when it was at 10 pip profit, because I put my PTP at 11 pips, so when it was at like 9 or 10 pip, I actually put my stop loss at break even automatically. The reason why is I already had a loss and I want to make sure I don't get in drawdown. So I kind of want to secure my position at this point. I don't want, the big tip here, guys, is don't let a winner become a loser. So I was 9 pip in profit, 10 pip in profit. I mean, the worst thing is letting that winner turn into a loss. So when this happened, usually when I see the price start playing and going back and not moving up, I was like, nah, you know what? Boom, stop at break even, and I got stopped at break even. So this one was break even. Whew, that was a hard one, man. So yeah, so one loss, one BE. But B, I consider that as a win, right? So, because I mean, I didn't lose money basically. Cheers. Tough day for buys, yes. Marc-Olivier Roy, moi j'ai take un sell à 148,500, TP hit à 148,400. Oh, nice, nice. I'm trying to find promo code. I can find it. Oh, come on, man. You can find it, bro. I'm gonna give you a hint. Telegram. All right. So I cannot give you more than this because it's gonna be too easy. All right. So Marc-Olivier Roy, 149,550 à 149,400. Ah, ok, 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 ok. 149,550 à 149,400. Ah, comme ici. Ok, ici, là. Oh, okay. Okay, now let's see the third trade. So again, this episode is mostly English, but I can answer question in French, right? Because we only have like a couple minutes, so I'm trying to do it fast. I don't want this episode to be too long, right? But if you come tomorrow morning, it's going to be French and English. Donc, si tu viens demain, pendant le live session, c'est beaucoup plus français puis anglais, puis j'alterne vraiment entre les deux. Mais celui-là est principalement anglais. Mais si tu as des questions en français, tu les poses, puis ça va me faire plaisir. All right, so let's continue here. Hi, Sasha. In the Asian session, when the candle broke the high on the 30-minute time frame on GJ, there was no confirmation for movement up since no support was formed even on the 15-minute time frame. How do I get to enter the trade if something like that happened next time so I don't miss out if there's no retracement? You're talking about the big push on the Asian session? And the funky thing about it is, you look here, I actually actually paper trade this. Um, and the reason why I actually didn't take it, because spread was just insane at the opening of the Asian session. It was just like 7 pips. Again, this is the second time this happened to me. And I think next time I'm just gonna take it. Just like, so when I saw this H1 closing like this with a huge rejection, I was like, all right, this should push up, right? On H1 especially. So I decided to paper trade this and see how it works. And actually, hold on, wait a second. Someone is calling me. Sorry about that. My dad always called me in those moments. I don't know. It's I think he knows. Anyways. So basically, yeah. So there was not much confirmation, to be honest. I mean, if you look at 30 minutes, you got your break retest, but I mean, again, at this time, it's crazy the spread. It's crazy. It's 7 pip spread. So if I look right now, what time is it? 6:16. If I look right now, my spread is, well, it's lower because it's past the time, but now it's at 2 pips, 2.5. 2.6. It's still high, at this time. So, but yeah, there was not much indication here. You got your break, you got your retest here, but again, I will not entering on this in a live market, So, it is what it is. It's like, I don't know, maybe some people got entered on the 5 minute. I don't even know how they got that entry, but the other way that you can enter that actually was on a dogtail setup. Um, so that would be the other way to grab this move. It's on this candle basically. So basically, the only thing that's confusing is this one closed with no top, no bottom, which is kind of crazy. It's one of the rare time I saw that. So what you want to see this candle print a bottom wick, and when you break the high, boom, you enter, because there's going to be volume around 8 p.m. For an Asian session. It's the Asian session open, right? So volume coming in. So that would be the way that I would have taken this. It's exactly like this, So impulse move. All right, so let's get back to the subject. Let's go to the third trade now. Yes, because yes, I did a third attempt on GJ. Oh man, oh man. So yes, I had one loss, one break even. I was like, man, oh man. So what happened here? So what happened is my price actually came down, formed support right at the safety net, and this one actually closed engulfing. So that was actually good. Let me remove here. So this for me was what I did. Hold on. All right, let's go back here. All right, so this candle for me was a really good indication. So I actually entered one position at the opening of the candle, and I grabbed the second position when it retraced down a little bit. And this one actually went to 11 pips profit, closed 90% of the position. And at the QP right here, I closed 50% of my runner, and the rest got stopped at break even. So I think that was a pretty good win. That win actually, this one was a bonus because my GA trade actually ate my loss for my GJ trade. Because yes, I was having a GA trade at the same time as my GJ trade, which is one of the rare time that happened to me. I think it's the second time that happened to me. Cheers, guys. So yeah, so basically, that's what happened with GJ. Yeah. The other thing I was looking at is, but after that, I mean, I had 3 trades on GJ. I was done for the day, right? But the only other option I was looking is, if you look, you got this head, you got this left shoulder, this right shoulder. So I was looking, if we break here and create resistance, that can melt, right? Especially if you go under 250. So that was an option I was looking at, but of course to paper trade it because my day was done at this time. Um, so anyways, that's something to keep in mind. Okay, let's go to GA now. GA, I kind of screwed up. I won, but I kind of screwed up at the same time, which is kind of that's something I want to point that out. And I'm I'm super honest with you guys, so I'm just bullshit. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm just like telling you the truth, so you guys understand. So what happened here? I actually kind of got lucky-ish when you think about it, because if you look, the trend is what? The trend is right, bearish. You see this? Bearish. Um, But I got confused with my GG analysis, and I was like, all right, it's a bullish trend, and I had my screen zoomed out, and I only see this move here. So I was like, all right, GA is bullish, right? So if you only see this, you think GA is bullish, right? But if you go like this, you realize GA is not bullish, it's bearish. So weird thing is if you do this from the last push, and what happened here, you got your golden zone right here, right? Right here, you can sell, bam. So, but again, I was thinking it was bullish, so look at what I did. I was actually kind of lucky-ish, kind of like I said. But the other thing I was looking also is I was looking left. I was looking left and I saw this. I saw this price coming to this level, putting a forming support, and boom, push back up. So I was kind of expecting to do the same thing right around here. So what happened is price came down, formed support. Let me zoom this so it's easier for everyone. So yeah, form support right around here. Grab an entry right at the opening of the candle. Grab a second entry while retracing down, and boom, went to 11 pips pretty quickly. Closed 80% of the trade on this one because I had clean traffic. So I wanted to grab this at this resistance. I was closing fully my position, but right around like 15 pips, I actually closed another 50% of my runner, and the rest got stopped out at break even. So that's what happened. So that GA trade went actually pretty well. But I realized after it was a counter trend trade, you know. So yeah, so I don't consider that one as a strong win because I wanted kind of lucky-ish, right? So and again, I'm super transparent, right? So I don't give a shit. But yeah, now that I'm looking at it, and that's something we discussed in our with our students. It's something we discussed this afternoon, and if you look at it now, looking at H1, you can look at H1 in 30 minutes. You're gonna see the same idea, but looking at H1, if you look what you got here, you got this here. So again, I don't trade based on that, but I use this as a hint on the market, right? So, so we know that we can grab a sell kind of right here, you know. So of course, resistance got formed. I think good entry was right here on this candle when broke previous high, previous low. Sorry, but if you go back on the 30-minute, here's the entry. So you got this candle. So that's a trade idea that I'm going to be journaling. So this doji for me is a write-off. Okay, let me grab the arrow. So this doji is a write-off. So if I remove this doji, this candle became my resistance, right? Engulfing resistance, boom, I can enter on the next candle and bam, melt. So that's a trading idea. Man, a lot of free stuff for you guys. Hopefully, you get, man, smash that like button, guys. Come on. Giving you a lot of free stuff here. So smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe yet. Yeah. Come on, man. We can do better than 9 likes. Shit, boy. Cheers. All right, so now let's see and let's answer some questions. I only have a couple minutes left, so let's go. So let's see. All right, so I'm trying to find. Oh yes, we answered that. We answered that. Where can you see your spread? Oh, I mean, you need to open your MT4. Oh, you need an indicator, spread indicator. You can Google that, spread indicator. You're gonna find one. And I guess there's another way to see it. Probably, I just have an indicator that tells me. Um, oh, it's on the Pipgram. Yes. Thanks. You're welcome. Hey, hey, what do you think of Asian session? Will there be volume like yesterday? I don't know. We never know. We never know. Nobody can know if we're gonna have volume like yesterday. But right now, if you look at GJ right now, GJ is just like ranging, right? So I mean, so let's do our zone right here. So yeah, this was a little fake out to the upside, and now GJ is just ranging, right? So let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. So yeah, basically put this on 1 hour. Yeah. So we got a fake out to the upside, fake out to the downside. Pretty exciting. But it looks like now GJ is trying to push. So I think if you break, got a retest, we can push up. Next zone is going to be around like 150, 500. This zone right here. It's on the 4 hours. If you're looking at 4 hours right now, we formed support on 4 hours. We broke previous high on the 4 hours. So I think this now should be shooting up, you know. But I don't really trade Asian session, so I don't know. This is just my quick view on it. Don't take this for granted. But yeah. All right, so let's see here. Hey, how are you? I'm good. I'm awesome. So do you basically trade candle by candle? Mostly, mostly. Uh, Trade bait price action, you know. So yes, I look at those candle, how they move. And yeah, you know, just like I got different tools that I'm looking at. The I like to call them hint on the market. So yeah, that's what I do basically. Any more question? Hey, before we end this, don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Don't forget to subscribe also. So next time we go live, you'll be notified. And again, if you're having a drink with me, don't forget to send me a picture on Instagram. How I have $100. How I have $100 VAT. What's VAT? I don't know what's VAT. Okay, great. Thanks. You're welcome. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, don't forget. I have a contest running right now and it's ending on the 26th, which is Friday. Make sure you share that post because you can win. Anyone can win a free subscription to the course and mentorship, a magic key, and a free subscription to Trixie for 1 year. So anyone that shared that post until Friday is going to be eligible for that draw. Also, every student that sign up for the course until the 26th is going to be eligible for another draw that's going to be exclusive to students. And I'm going to draw also for student a free course. So if they already paid, they're going to be refunded. They also can win a magic key and also a free subscription to Trixie for 1 year. So this is exclusive to the students, but I also have a package like this for everyone. So anyone, so students or non-students that share the post on my bio on Instagram, you share that into your story, tag myself and hashtag FX Dogs Academy, and you can win one of those 3 prizes. So don't forget to share that. And I'm gonna do the draw Friday in Forex Talk Over a Beer episode. It says $100 VAT added. I have no clue what is that. No clue. When I was going to purchase the course, you know what? Send me a message on Instagram. I'm gonna take a look at this, which is kind of weird. So yeah, send me a message on Instagram. Okay, great. Thanks. Perfect. All right, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in. I see you tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning we have a live session, Trade with the Pack. So tomorrow morning it's gonna be a Franglish session. So we're gonna have some French and English. We're gonna start at 5:30 a.m. Eastern. So don't forget to be there. And yeah, so thank you very much for, oh, VAT. Oh, I guess it's taxes in your country, I guess. Yeah, I nothing I can do about that. I know there's people who has no tax. I know there's people that have like $20 tax. Some of them have like $200 tax. I don't know. Just like I got nothing to do with this. So sorry about that. But yeah, send me a message on Instagram. We're gonna take a look at it. All right, so guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you. Oh, Kasim, you're late, man. Shit. What's up, Kasim? Cheers just for you before I end the stream. Cheers, Kasim. So I hope you watch the replay because um I think this episode from tonight, it was one of the, I think it was one of the very very good episodes because we had some winners, we had some losses, we had some break even trade. So I think we had some pretty good example of all kind of stuff. So I really encourage people to rewatch this episode and actually share it to your friends, because your Forex friends, because I think everyone can learn from this breakdown. So all right, guys. So cheers again, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.